So your question is, my mind keeps on wandering. To bring back the mind to the breath and the body is an effort. Is there effortless way of doing it? Correct? That's the question.
In addition, you said sleep, the mind and body both are at rest. So when you start relaxing your breath, you naturally fall into a state of sleep, state of sleep. And I remember in the first session of meditation, I think somebody raised my head. Possibly I had slept in that situation. So when it becomes more calm and relaxed, you tend to sleep.
The difference, okay. First thing is, let me take the first question. Because the mind is wandering everywhere, it is difficult to bring back the mind to body, right, or breath. Okay, it appears to be a forceful effort, right? There are various techniques in the spiritual sadhana. Whereas variety, each appears to a specific to a different type of people. That's why so many variety of practices are there. It's not the one shoe fits all. Okay, so there are practices where you must have seen this devotional people, bhakti, right? So what they do, they keep chanting, dancing. Okay, in the chanting and dancing process, they come to the here and now. They don't close their eyes, sing bhajans, prayers, and you have to see the way they dance and sing. Beautiful. In that dancing and singing, their mind comes to the present moment. Okay, so then in the temples, at the time of puja, they will start ringing the dun 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 bell. The idea is forcefully bring the attention to that place. Okay, so then in Hatha Yoga, what you call Patanjali Yoga, they forcefully you bring the mind back to the body. Okay, there are by posture, the body posture, by where you sit, right? You cannot sit like this where the mind is going somewhere. Means you have to be very aware of the body to sit in a proper way. Very aware of sitting itself is a practice. Okay, so then the forceful breathing practice are there, what they call as Bastrika, Kapalabhati, which will rapidly bring the mind back to body. Then there are gentle breathing practices. I have taught you people one practice called Sushumna Pranayama, spinal cord breathing. They are all very gentle breathing. They are not forceful. So they are all the ways by which the mind is cajoled into the body, brought back into the body. Anulom Vilom, then I have told one more pranayama called spinal cord breathing. It's called Sushumna Pranayama. So Sushumna Pranayama is slightly much deeper, very gentle, which will take the attention to the conscious center of the brain. So the techniques are very different. But finally, the mind has to be brought back into the body. Okay. So then people chant God's name. Right? While chanting the God's name, hundreds of thoughts will come to one thought, God's name. So then finally, if the chanting is deep enough, that even that gets dropped, mind becomes silent. From hundreds of thoughts to one thought, one name, then no thought. It's called japa to ajapa. It will happen. See, the thing is here, what is suitable for you, you have to adapt. There are a variety of practices. It's not that we can try everything. Something which is suitable for your what I'm saying, sir, your nature, which is more comfortable with nature, it will be more natural for you. You have to adapt. That's where the guidance comes in spiritual journey. What is suitable for me? Something which can.
So in that case, yoga and pranayama, that brings it more closer to the body.
Yes. Only thing is, yoga and pranayama has both jnana component. That's why it is a momentary relief. You try to do something. The very name yoga means union of body and mind and spirit. Okay, union, right? That's what is yoga, but it's momentary union because the clarity is not there. The union has to happen. Here we have to understand the union is already there. We have to recognize it. Adnana has to be removed. So jnana component is next to yoga. Yoga is the starting point. Yeah, integration should happen. Then Jnana comes into picture to understand, my dear, you don't have to unite. Already they're united. See, the yoga starts with the assumption. Yoga starts with the assumption that there's a separation. I'm separate from the subject and object are separate. It starts with that. And you're trying to put together two. Bring them together. Understand? The trick of Jnana is to make you understand that there's no separation at all. What are they trying to bring together? You're already fine. So you think you're not fine. You're trying to repair it. Yoga tries to help you. Jnana says, my dear, you're already all right. How it's all? Understand? So yoga is Jivatma Paramatma has to unite. That's what Bhakti Yoga is about. God is somewhere, I want to unite with God. Hatha Yoga is something, I want to make body mind integrate. Right? Yoga means integrate. First of all, Jnana says there's no disintegration at all. Okay. But to understand that you have to go through yoga, after that you come to Jnana. There never was a separation. Whatever separation was there was not real. Very subtle understanding. So the Jnana process, Shravana, Manana, Nidhyasa, and Vedantic Prakriyas will reduce the thought naturally. There's no forceful way. It's actually more, what is it? The thoughts get reduced as you start understanding the nature of life. Okay. Why thoughts are going here? Why mind is going here and there? Because mind is thinking there's something you can get. Vedanta frustrates that effort. Nothing you can get. You cannot get damn anything. But can you get Atma? You can't get Atma. So you are the Atma already. Somewhere mind wants to grab. At least, if not anything in the world, I want to grab Atma. You can't grab Atma also. You are the Atma. So, in other words, meditation means simply sit, do nothing. But people can't do that, no. You ask, what should I do? I'll ask. Because as Atma, you have nowhere to go, nothing to do, nothing can be achieved. Okay? Sit simply. Be nothing and do it. Then the next question, what should I do? Then some years to give, some years to give, which is not the act, it's not the final thing, but at least help you to understand. So there are many Zen practices. They call Zen practices. Zen practices, what they do, there's not much of theory will be there. They will not give a lot of teaching. So the people have to come, they have to sit facing the wall. And keep on looking at the wall. Nothing else. Look at the wall. You have nothing to do. Just look. And then Jason, they will call something like con. Con is like a puzzle with no solution, no logical solution. So you break your head because you can't get the solution. And look at the wall. That's not this enlightenment. The problem here is, listen here, what are you doing? The problem here, if you have disease, medicine can be given. If you think you have disease, then what should be given? The Vedanta, if there's a duality really is there, some solution can be given. There is no duality. But you think there's a duality. Okay, there is no suffering, but you think there is suffering. Then what should be done? Entire Vedanta, no, not a placebo. Placebo. See here, placebo is something you give. Here, everything is being removed. Yeah, whatever everything is just gradual, step by step. The ladder, step by step ladder is taken out from you. So there is a good story Shaun told. Somebody had a donkey, okay, and he goes to the mountain. After doing his work, he has to come back in the evening. So suddenly he remembers that he forgot the rope for the donkey. Now what to do? Donkey will run away. His friend said, do one thing. You pretend as if you are tying the wrong donkey. So he pretends. The donkey thinks, okay, I'm tired, and stays there. Evening he comes and says, let's go. The donkey doesn't move. Okay. Then he's worried why donkey doesn't move. Then the friend says, now as if you're untying it. Yeah, the entire spiritual sadhana is tying and untying a donkey.
Guruji also has told you this is for elephant.
So tying and untying a donkey, the donkey here is a mind.
I become the donkey only then I understand.
See, there is no problem in life. Everything is non-dual. The reality is non-dual. Now, we see there's a duality. We see there is suffering in life. And we see that we say that I am suffering. The entire thing is a concept. Notional. It's too much, no? Can you stop?